Morning everyone. Well, by the time you are listening to this daily devotional, I'll be back in the UK from Egypt, just about to leave as it happens. Been a great time, and last time I did a little devotion on Pharaoh and a new Pharaoh that came along, and been reading in my daily readings just recently about Moses, and Hebrews 11:24 is a lovely verse, and it actually talks about Moses. When he had grown up, he refused to be known as the son of Pharaoh. And there's a lot in that scripture, but one of the things I just wanted to highlight on is it's easy for us to listen to other people and be the people they want us to be. And Moses didn't do that. And I wonder what would have happened if Moses would have stayed in the court of Pharaoh, and instead of, even though he didn't do things correctly in his early days, he still had this passion and he still had this vocation and call that he recognised that he was the one who was to bring freedom to the Hebrews in slavery in Egypt. And if Moses hadn't have been true to that vocation, if Moses hadn't have been true to his call, I wonder what would have happened if he had have been brought up in the courts of Pharaoh. Remember, he had everything. He was incredibly wealthy, had a great opportunity to influence from the inside, and I wonder how many of us would have said, let's just stay in the courts of Pharaoh because we can do so much more from the inside, instead of actually refusing and forsaking the pleasures of being brought up as somebody in Pharaoh's court. Instead, he ended up, and this is what happens when you follow the vocation the Lord puts on your life. It does not mean to say things go easy. And I've heard even preachers say, if you follow the commands of the Lord, everything will be great, you'll be all right. Well, I'm sorry, but the scripture doesn't teach that. It teaches that all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose in Romans chapter 8 and verse 28. But there's a lot of traffic that can go on. There's a lot of water that flows under the bridge when you think of verses like that. It tells you the whole panoramic view, the whole scene. It doesn't tell you the moments that are so excruciatingly painful sometimes that we have to go through in our journey of faith. And so if that's you today, be the person God has called you to be. Don't be the person that people tell you ought to be. Be the man or the woman that God is calling you to be. And be that Moses, be that Aaron, be that Joseph, be that David, be that Paul, be that Timothy. Whoever it may be, God is calling you to be, not just to do, because doing flows out of being, but be that person God has called you to be, and you will truly be blessed. Have a great day.